Hi folks, welcome back to Homestead Aquarius and another video that I think is going to be fun for me to make, and I hope it is for you. Um, yeah, this is a special episode to me. It's about brothers in arms. This morning I saw a couple of my brothers in arms, and it's been about all that all day. It's been about brothers in arms. I saw one of my sisters in arms be shouted out today as the winner of Will It Grow's Pepper Challenge, Nicole. She was able to wake up this morning and have a video dedicated to her. Today, I'm going to announce this as National Nicole Day. I'm going to try to get this video done fast and uploaded so that when she goes to bed or before she goes to bed, she can see this. And so this is All Day Nicole, National Nicole Day. It's awesome. She's a great girl out there. She's one of my sisters in arms in a fight to help people become more educated about reptiles, to help people understand more about the natural world and how we can better interact. Another of my brothers in arms, that's a young lady, a lady named Charlie, and the battle with trying to educate people with the natural things, and trying to educate people not to destroy wildlife randomly, not to kill everything that you see. It's not necessary, and you can get yourself hurt by going out there and doing so. A lot of people just think that the only good snake is a dead snake, and I can't stand that. I've been around that, and many people in my family and people that I know now are in that camp, and it's really a show of ignorance. And I know that may offend people, but that's, it's not my intention. But the more we learn about things, the less we fear them. Most people have a good understanding of snakes and venomous reptiles. And so to all my brothers and sisters in arms with that fight, I wish you good luck. Don't get, sometimes it's just sad what you go through when you care so much for people in nature. So I just want to shout y'all all out. Everybody out there trying to educate the public and trying to, make the world a better place. Yeah. And trust me, the best snake, the only good snake is one that's alive and an educated human. Yeah, snakes have their place, just like my frogs and lizards and everything else here at my place here at Homestead Aquarius. Even if it's a venomous snake, I'm going to take that and I'm going to relocate it. I love to find them, and I find very few here. The occasional copperhead. It lets me know that my place is doing some good for nature. Now, I don't want a venomous reptile right here, so I will take it and safely relocate it to an area away from people. It's better for the people and the snakes and their pets. We've got to have pragmatism about this, but you don't have to kill every snake that you see. Educate yourself, and if you've got a venomous one, you get out there and get on the free snake relocation directory. It is on Facebook, and you can find volunteers all across the globe, much less the country, to come out and get that snake for you. They'll take it away, or any snake for that matter. Anyhow, let me get down to this. Today is National Nicole Day, and shout out to Charlie. Y'all hang in there. All right. Nicole is out there on the coastal plain, eastern coastal plain of North America, and she faces some gardening challenges that I said, well, maybe I'll make a video about that today. Their property is very low on the water table and floods out easily on that coastal plain. And every year they try, sometimes with success, sometimes with failure. And they just got through with some of that success and failure. And so she's turned to ideas for gardening in containers, and thinking that's going to be a good way. And I'm here to tell you, yes, it is. Excellent idea. Now, I've already made this video 2 times, and I've failed at the one take thing. Will It Grow likes to do a lot of things that are unedited, you know, and I completely understand that. It's so nice when you get it to flow. I'm going to try to make this short though, and there's a lot of things, a lot of times my videos are long, and I want to try to make it shorter. So I've staged everything. I've already done the work. I have got a piece of my hardware cloth. The first video I had this little 1/4-inch hardware cloth, and it's hard to sift out everything through that. It gets plugged up. This is 1/2 inch. You don't have to buy hardware cloth to do what I'm doing. Just what, and see this? This is the soil that I've got here. The soil that is incredibly all natural, very powerful soil. It's got mycorrhizal fungi in it. It's got everything that a growing plant needs, especially these. Yep. And I've sifted it through that hardware cloth and then through this bread tray. I've picked up a few of these. This is a different one. Everything I find that I think I can use out there, I'm going to bring it home. And I'm promising you, my place reflects that. We got Sanford and Son here at my place, and it's all over the place. That's why you don't see everything, especially that stuff in the back room. So here in my concrete tub that didn't cost me anything except for the gas money to stop and get going again, it was broken, but I could see that it still got use. Look, it's holding dirt here pretty good. I've used this an awful lot of times. I've got a whole bucket right here, right here. A lot of times we've got to think outside the box and think inside the bucket. And where are they? I did have some worms in here. Maybe they'll show up in a minute. What I'm going to do, and also in honor of my one-handed hero that I have mentioned a few times, I'm going to dump that out. All right. No editing, just going with it. I've also got some organic matter here. And so what I'm going to do is just sit here and start shoveling. Yep, with my hand into here. You see this action? This you're upside down for me. I hope I ain't making anybody's balance and sense of motion or anything mess up. All right, I got a bunch of dirt down in there. Brothers in arms, we have many battles that we fight in this world, including the brave men and women, sons and daughters that are in the military and first responders. Yeah, they're definitely brothers in arms, and they do what they do, sometimes making the ultimate sacrifice. My heart daily goes out to these people, especially to the military, past and present, all over the world, that have served at their countries or rulers bidding. There's just no way that I can ever say thank you to those people. All gave some, and some gave all. And it was so that we could, at least some of us, could have a more free world to live in, so that we could garden, so that we could make videos, just so that we could have a life that's worth living. And to those folks, I can't show enough of respect. I have family members that have been in the military. I have one that is very dear to me that I would love to shout out, but I can't do that. But there's my stomach growling. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Just working in some of that good old organic matter that y'all seen me do. You've seen me work that in. And I'm rambling. I think I'm going to change the name of my channel to the Absent-Minded Gardener. There we go. Yeah, there's our earthworm for us. Absent-Minded Gardener. Or maybe the Afternoon Gardener. I'll tell you more about that later. Right now, it should be about Brothers in Arms. I'll say so many things and forget them. I'll forget things I need to say, like now. Mess up my words, especially in a one take, one shot, no edited thing. But that's what people are doing out there, right? Life is unscripted, and you got to go with it. I tell you, I couldn't have made yesterday's video without the editing. And that one had to be born with the start of Shed Wars. Something else about Nicole. She announced this morning in Shed Wars that she was our brothers in arms, our sister in arms in the Shed Wars. Go team, will it grow? Now I've got a hashtag, that's hashtag Team Aquarius. I'll be using that probably for a long time, not just with this. So you can use that to find me doing stuff. Now I told you not to, don't take it all the way up to the top so you got room to flood it with water, you know, so it soaks down in there. That's got some organic matter in there. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna put 1, I'm gonna put 2, 3, I'm gonna put 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was easy enough for an old man. I can still count to 4. And I still got 10 fingers because I don't play with snakes. Yep. All right. We're going to 1. Hey, I will play with these rattlesnakes. Look, I'm handling that rattlesnake bean right there. 2, 3, 4. All right. Something simple as this that I have done now in 11 minutes and 24 seconds. Well, it took a little bit longer than that with all the sifting and everything. And beans are tough. These rattlesnake beans are extremely tough, and they do a wonderful job. They are one of the seeds that have been brought to us from the past. This is a Native American bean, and it's a very heavy producer. What this is going to do, let me cover this up. All right, boom, boom. Okay, now I've done that. I've planted 4 rattlesnake beans in buckets. And these things will make so much food for each one. But what they'll also do is spread. They spread very, very well, or they grow very well. They don't spread under the ground. These will make an excellent awning, or rather a canopy of leaves to block out sun and give you shade. There's many ways to use that. Many ways to use a plant that will bring you shade. You can set this, Nicole, you can take one of these, like I've just done here, or the container of your choice, but it needs to be big enough, and set this up on your deck, maybe a little bit high, okay? Maybe hang it off of your rail, but the height is an important thing. The higher you get it, you know, the better if you wanted to shade your porch, of course, so it could grow up and then over whatever you're shading. And then, you know, it can be up as high as you want or as low, whatever fits your design. But I'm going to use some of these to do just that here. And so I wanted to show you this. This is something I've been wanting to do. Now back to my earlier thing with the album challenge. Okay, let's see, I got my cheat sheet over here. Thanks to Wikipedia for having the massive knowledge. What we've got here is MTV. That was incredibly influential on me as a kid, growing up in the 70s and 80s. 1981, MTV was born, and I remember it very, very well. We talked about it for weeks before it happened, and talked about it when that first video and that first night of videos showed up. Music videos, VJs, yep, and the music video jockeys that were invented. I remember it very well. The first song, or the first music video that was ever played, it's one of my favorites. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. That was an amazing time in my life. Music videos. But that wasn't the album. The album that has meant so much to me since that time, well, it was, I think, well, let's see what my cheat sheet says. It was 1985, yeah. Yeah, 1985, Dire Straits and Brothers in Arms. That album, when it was released in 1985, I was a junior in high school. And I want my MTV was the song that was so popular back then. And it was really telling of our culture, of where things were going. The Dire Straits, an amazing group that I love their music. I can sing pretty much by heart that whole album. And even now, this album means a tremendous amount to me. Brothers in Arms. I said to myself, I don't know if I can do this video, because I think of that song, Brothers in Arms, and how much it means to me. Every time I think about it, I break up. I'm kind of sentimental like that. There are people that mean a lot to me in this world that cause me to be that emotional about it, especially with the images of the battlefield and things like that. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I mean, I can't even talk about it. That's how, you know, you want to call me goofy or whatever, that's fine. But when I think about it, those emotions come along. So I'm going to end it here. That's how much it means to me. And that's how much the thinking and the feeling of having brothers in arms means. These shed wars. These shed wars were joining together in this goofy thing with a very serious message. And I hope that all across the globe, that all of us are joining in with this, we'll be able to help people. The effort is to grow your own food and to help others to grow their own food. When in a days when food scarcity and food crisis and food everything else is on people's minds, we need to grow our own food. I've been bringing you this message for a very long time. I started out talking about Bull's challenge, Bull's Garden and his spring gardening challenge, to do this very thing. I understand now that Brother Bull has joined us. I've invited Angela's Busy Bees and Gardens to join us in this effort. I've invited Copperhead Road Homestead into this effort. I'm going to invite right now Small Farm Survival out there in Ohio. Man, showing what it's like to live on a small farm and do the daily work. Come and join me, brother. Come and join the shed wars. It doesn't matter whether you go on Team Woodcutter, hashtag Team Woodcutter, or hashtag Team Will It Grow, or another team. There are many teams forming. Join me out there. And I'll tell you what, there's another one. There's a new gardener with a fantastic channel, and she's new to gardening. And I'd like for her to join. I understand she may not want to. She may not think that she can make the effort or have anything to offer, but you do. Anyone hearing me, you can join in. You don't have to be a YouTuber. Just pick a side and join in with your pictures. But we do have to do some weighing of food every day in all the harvest and everything. But Voon Child, I would like to see you join in on one of the teams. I would. It'll be fun. It doesn't have to be terribly difficult. But Voon, I invite you to come join us. There are several others that I'm going to invite into the Shed Wars. And I hope that each of you out there will find a team and join in and become brothers and sisters in arms in this fantastic effort that has gone global. So to everybody out there, I wish you luck. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And this is not going to be a short video, but it is a Nicole video on today, National Nicole Day, and a nod to Charlie and everybody else. So let's stop it at 20 minutes. I praise everybody that's watched this. Thank you so much. You all mean so much to me. I'll see you tomorrow.